With the bulk of the armies of Gondor concentrated in Osgiliath, the lands of Harondor to our south have fallen into open rebellion. Petty lords declare themselves heads of independent city-states and become easy prey for the Serpent Lords of the south, the Haradrim. I have petitioned our Lord Denethor to not abandon our stake in Harondor, as to not expose the weak underbelly of our kingdom. He is, however, deaf to my requests, and considers the orcs of Mordor our only threat. Whilst the reports from Mordor are troubling, to say the least, we should not simply abandon our people in the south. If the Serpent Lords of Harad wish to challenge our rule over these lands, they will be trampled under the hooves of the Royal Swan Guard. And thus I have given the order to my son Amrothos to lead an attack on Barad, with the sole purpose of returning it under our rule. I am fully aware this attack is unsanctioned by our steward, but the Lords of Dol Amroth will not sit by idly as our realm falls apart. Greetings my friends, and welcome back for the second episode of our Dol Amroth campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer AGO with the submod to unite all submods. There we go, I think that was a pretty good intro, right? Get all the mods and all the submods in there. Anyway, I'm recording this episode just a few hours after releasing the first episode of the Dol Amroth campaign, and I just want to already say big thanks for all your support, all the likes, all the comments. They are very much appreciated. I recorded the first episode before I went to vacation for a week. So now I'm back. I haven't played in a while, so I apologize if this transition isn't quite seamlessly between episode 1 and episode 2, but I do still remember kind of the main, plans we had, which was, of course, to take Amrothos and take Barad. That was the plan. And of course, we also have our naval blockade with Admiral Thor, kind of blocking him in this river. With the full might, pretty much, well, not the full might, but close to the full might of the Ar Adonai, including Mr. Gimel Chad and his son, Gimel Zor, and just most of their army, I assume. What I hope to achieve is that the Ar Adonai kind of disengage any naval invasion plans they might have. If they want to take Gobble Merlon, that's fine by me. I would much rather have them, fighting here than for them to sail up to Gobble Tolfulus or, God forbid, Mithrast or even Dol Amroth itself. I am training some boats, or retraining some boats, to hopefully join this fleet. Potentially try to sink the fleet, but as has been pointed out by a bunch of people in the comment section, whilst our navy is good, it is not nearly I'm good. And I don't think I have any other navies, right? Let's see. Admiral, no, I just got my 3 admirals. So I could invest some money in getting some extra boats. For now, we'll just stick with the naval blockade. If they attack me, so be it. But I have other things I need to worry about in terms of spending my money on. Anyway, the plan is very much to get my troops south, take Barad, possibly look towards taking Tirithoros, which has a smaller garrison. I think, training some extra units. Has been a while. No, I wasn't training any other units. Silly me, why would I even think that? But we do have my faction leader, Prince Adderhill, as well as some units moving south, so they'll be able to do at least something. Anyway, I think we are at the end of our turn. Don't think there was anything else I needed to be doing, so let's just press that and see what happens. But yes, I was away for a week. I mean, my YouTube break was longer, but I went on an actual vacation for a week. No work either. We went to the Ardennes, which, if you're not from Belgium, you'll probably only know from World War II and the Battle of the Bulge, which takes place in the Ardennes, of course. But yeah, it's a very nice place to visit. It's a place that is in Belgium, but it totally doesn't feel like Belgium, because Belgium, for the most part, is like very urbanized. You can't walk 10 meters without walking into someone else. But the Ardennes are the complete opposite. It's like, I don't want to say a wasteland, but it's just huge swaths of forests and just nothing. We even saw some like wild deer and even a wild hare, which you won't see anywhere else in Belgium, so I had a very good time there. Hey, Lothlorien and Rohan are friends. That's okay. I thought they always started off as allies. I guess not. Varygr can't hate me. That's okay. they might still turn to the good side. It's good to see that Gondor is doing quite well in terms of population and production. In terms of military, though, Mordor is #1, including overall as well. Financially, surprisingly enough, the Elves of Lothlorien are reigning supreme, which is a surprise, but hey, I'm just happy to be making some money. We are still building in Dol Amroth, Linhir, and Ethelond. I do have some money. I could buy a boat with it, but I don't know. Just like real life, buying boats is rarely a sound financial decision. Anyway, let's see. So this army consists of Amrothos, who has Knight of the Silver Swan, Gondor Spearmen, Gondor Archers, some Pikes, and then some Gondor Cav Militia. The garrison of Barad Harn is all infantry, with the exception of 2 archers. Ruffians are pretty meh, 5/8, my cavalry can completely decimate them. Sellswords, they're good on paper, but my cavalry can also decimate them. Southron Warband, less so, because they can do shield wall, they are spears, so they are, you know, in theory, a cav counter. I think we should be fine. I think I can lay siege to it and they might actually sally out, and then I can use my cavalry to my advantage. Otherwise, I'll wait 4 turns. I don't want to run in, because most of my strength comes from my cavalry. The only thing that worries me if Captain Menelmir decides to join. That would be a little bit too much, potentially, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get these guys moving. I'll have to move you guys piecemeal. So you go to the fort there, you go to the fort there. Just continuing to do my best to not spend any money that can be used otherwise. Lord Imrahil, I know he's still in Mithras. That's temporary. Trust me, I will be putting him on the open field as quickly as possible because he's just that good. Alright, I got some extra troops here. Guess I'll move them to Linhir. They're too far away from the fort there, unfortunately. Right, well, we have 1.7k to spend. I'm not going to buy a boat. There, I've said it. I've made my choice. I think instead we'll invest in either Mithras or Gobble Merlond. Or I could... or Gobble Tolfula, sorry, wrong settlement. I could also save up my money. Let's see what other buildings are almost done. That's 3 turns. This is 3 turns. That's 3 turns. Okay. I don't know. I don't feel like I need to invest in like military buildings just yet. I feel like my military will be fine for at least a little bit longer. Shall we get... I think we'll get roads. They're not going to bring in that much money, but once we upgrade the ports, I think the roads will help out. That's only 5 extra coins though. I'm not sure if I can warrant that, you know. That just seems too silly. I could get Leather Tanner for 40 income. I think that's the best return on investment. 658. Anyone do some quick maths, but that's like, what, 15 turns to make that back? 16 turns? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see if there's anything... oh man, there's so many rebels. They're all like Corsair lads. Oh, these guys look awesome. And also, more worryingly, Harad's already at Western Harondor. So they've expanded already. So if I take Barad Harn, I'll border them. If I take Tirithoros, I'll border them. That is worrisome news. Because Harad, they're a pretty spammy faction. They're not the strongest faction, not by a long shot. But they can be pretty spammy. Which is, yeah. That's the one thing I'm not as Dol Amroth. I can't spam. And I won't be able to for a while because troops are just really expensive and yeah. It's gonna be at least a couple more turns and my economy is gonna have to be in quite a bit of a better shape before I can start mustering like full armies, let alone armies of elite units. Anyway, let's see what the rebels do. Yeah, they brought in Menelmir, that's annoying. Do I have a chance of winning that? That's a lot of dudes though. That is 2.5k whilst I have 700. That is grossly outnumbered. The thing is, if I withdraw, you know how the game works. Like they can put me in an even worse position. I'm just gonna make a quick save in case the withdrawal fucks me over like badly. Sometimes it does that. Yeah, look, it puts me on the other side of Barad Harn, which is completely stupid because then I'll still have to face both armies, right? I just don't understand what the logic is between that. I always thought if you pressed withdraw, they like withdrew towards your territory or your capital, perhaps. I guess maybe technically that happened. Right, well, I don't know. I really don't know. That's a lot of dudes. I know I have 21 Knights of the Silver Swan, but they can't take down 2.6k lads on their own. I mean, my spearmen can hold, and my cav, they can do a lot of work. And if I assassinate their generals or their captains, their morale's not going to be the best, right? What do these guys have? Average, impetuous. That's the boarding pikes. These guys, poor morale, they'll break. Runner footmen, average. They're quite good, 720. These guys, poor. What about these guys? Average. Average is pretty high, actually. I thought the Southern Warband had worse morale, but that's again poor. Abysmal accuracy, look at that. So, I don't know. If I can maybe take them out one by one, it's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be our hardest fight yet, but it's a perfect way to charge in the second episode, right? Let's see what we can achieve on the battlefield. Alright, I must admit, the epic music that was playing in the background, which continued during the loading screen, which I will edit out, I'm sorry, kind of motivated me to start this battle. Oh man, why did I do this? I might regret this. Is this the battle where Izzy throws away his first general? Let's find out. But yeah, the plan is very much to go on an assassination route, kill this first army, which is the Azrazir army, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be the Azrazir army. Typically, the general, I think, spawns on that side. Why are you so far away, man? I wanted to kill you quickly. Oh, now I need to kill you slowly. That's annoying. It's fine. It's not... I'm not going to let it... You know... I'm not going to let it make me take... That's a hard sentence to say. I'm not going to let it make me take foolish decisions. Foolish decision. Jesus. Alright, next up, I'm just going to start doing commentary in Dutch. I can't speak English anymore. It's over. It's done. Where is your general? No, that's not him. Where the hell is he? It's Sellswords, right? Where the frig? On the mercenaries. Ruffians. Oh no, wait, it isn't Sellswords. What is it? It's the... Oh, the Marines. Oh, crap. Well... I mean... There's only one way to win, right? We're playing Dol Amroth. We have these fancy lads. There's not much strategy involved, right? The king of micro. I mean, the archers, they're not going to do anything. I remember in the previous recording, they had, like, crossbows, which did a number on my guys, because, you know, armor piercing. The regular archers, though, they're not going to be nearly as devastating. Okay, pretty good charge. Every charge where we don't lose anyone is excellent. Come on, pull back, pull back, pull back. Good, 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 good. And that's already triggering them to kind of run towards me, which is perfect. You guys, are you in position? You're almost in position. Good. Epic music. Good, that helps. That's a +2 to morale. Not that morale's going to be the issue. Look at these guys. Their fancy blues. I love it. It's great. That cav charge should have been... Yeah, that's devastating. You don't countercharge Swan Knights. That morale's already plummeting. Good, 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 good. Alright, cav. Careful for those boarding pikes. The Swan Knights are relatively unfazed by the boarding pikes. But the Gondor cav militia... they won't fare that well against it. Alright, lads. For prince and country. Go, go, go! Swan Knights, I'm counting all the way on you lads. Those Harondor footmen. Keep calling them Harondor mercenaries, that's how they used to be called. Harondor footmen are gonna be a bitch to kill. I'm actually happy I got spearmen instead of infantry, because spearmen will hold a lot longer. And I don't need the infantry lads to kill. Damn it. No, how did you get... Ah! Just got caught on the edge there. The cavalry will do the killing. They just kind of need to exist. Same with the pikemen, of course. There we go. Archers. Focus on that, archers, please. A beautiful charge. Do bear in mind, this guy also already has a gold chevron, so his damage is even higher than an untrained Swan Knight, if there is indeed such a thing. Oh no, we lost one lad. Up against pikes, though. So that's alright. Yes! Ah, I didn't even intend to do that. Wonderful. How? Where? Wasn't he in the footman unit? What? I'm so confused, but in a good way. I know that rarely happens. Usually it's the other way around, where I'm just chomping at the bit, confused, and I don't know what happened. But 5% for 14% is excellent, because that 14% does account for both armies. So that's a whopping amount of troops. And then morale will start going down rapidly. These guys are already wavering. Broken. Look at that. Wonderful. Imagine breaking at the sight of the noble Gondor cav militia. It's pathetic. That's what it is. You're pathetic, Haradrim. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, we lost one cav. Died on the charge there. And that could have been my general. Like, there's always that random chance that your general just straight up dies. It's incredibly frustrating, but there's not much you can do about it. Alright, lads. Yes, break them! Break that spirit! Break that will! Swan Knights, they cause fear, right? No, they don't actually. Oh, okay. I think the regular unit does, but the General's Bodyguard doesn't. Makes sense, I guess. They would be very broken if that was another trait they had, you know. Oh, but so far so good. Minimal casualties on my side, maximal casualties on the other side. So this little crazy endeavor might actually give me a settlement. Alright, Cav, withdraw on that side. Infantry, yeah, those Harondor footmen are dead. So if you can just keep those ruffians occupied. I can give them one final charge. And just surround them. Good old calf sandwich. Yeah, there we go. Just outnumber them. Archers, stop fighting. Your chances of friendly fire are a little bit too big to my liking. We got the Azrazer warriors coming in. More like Azrazer cowards, am I right? And the second army was always, in my eyes, the less frightening one. The Azrazer force is better, I think. I'm gonna have to start regrouping my troops. Regroup, me lads, regroup. Sound the horn, take them head on. Yeah, you can chase down the Azrazer archers. That's fine. Look at these beautiful bastards. Ah, just the Gondor units with the Dol Amroth color scheme looks really good. Ah, and then you got like the Citadel Guard in there. Alright, lads, reform the line. Reform the line. I actually wanted the pikes in the middle. That's okay. Archers, get behind your infantry. I don't even need to charge the archers. My guys will beat them in melee. That's fine. I'd love to rout them though. I don't know. Just seems more scary. Right, he's got these fancy archers kind of separated from his infantry. So I think my cav militia will get a free they're getting shot at. That's less than ideal. Charge! For your prince! Yes. It is time to press the attack. And I think they're on to the same. Alright, lads. Nope. A little bit of a lag spike there. That's fine. It's just the game trying to calculate the epic damage we're about to do on these scrummy rebels. Alright, archers, you're in range. Rain hell upon them. Fire at will. Oh man, I really want to get into archery. If I ever have more time in life, I'm absolutely just buying a bow and buying a target and just, you know, after a busy day at work, I think it's going to be super relaxing to just fling away some shots. Right, Amrothos, we need to assassinate a general, my friend. There he is. Look at that, beautiful bastard. Part of the almost Dunland Lend-Lease program, it seems. They look kind of Dunlendic. Dunlendish. Shitty is what I'm trying to say, right? For the glory of Numenor. Alright. Well, we'll charge the main group first. Because that is just too tasty. Oh, look at that. I love it. Sorry, I'll never make that sound again. I'm sure someone clicked off the video just from that. 3 gold chevrons. Max, baby. Surround the Southron warband. These guys don't even know who to hit first. Alright, Amrothos. Ooh, my Gondor cavalry is in a bit of a pickle there. But this Southron warband's doing some strange push-through thing that's absolutely costing them a lot of lives. Hold the line! Love isn't always on time. Alright, archers, sellswords are trying to go after you. No, they're trying to outflank me. Clever girl. Right, you guys. Sometimes they're just slow, the cav militia. It's a good charge though. I like that. But if they turn around, we need to pull out. Good life advice there. If she turns around, pull out. Alright, they're pulling back. That's a mistake. They actually made like a good counter maneuver there, and then they were like, yeah, you know what? Let's not make it too hard on Izzy. Guy's already outnumbered. Not anymore, I think. Oh no. They're down 70%. I am no longer outnumbered, my friend. Yes! Look at that. Like carving a cake with a big ass sword. Pull back though. Ooh, casualties are racking up. Pull back. Pull back. Back, I tell ya. I still need to rely on Amrothos though. Like, the rest of the army is just not good enough. But it's working out. I don't know where his sellswords are going. They just kind of had enough. They're like, you know what? Let's go home. Oh, wait, never mind. The battle is that way. Come on, Cav Militia. You're just not... Like, you should be faster than the Swan Knights, right? You're less heavily armored. Oh, that is a disappointing charge, but they still broke, so it's fine. It is fine. Those guys should also be done. Yep. Don't let them fight to the death. If they want to run, let them run. They're rebels anyway, we don't need to run them down. If we win the battle, they're always gone. No such thing as taking prisoners of rebels. Alright, how about we charge the archers? Sellswords, they're just gonna fall apart. Charge, my beauties, charge! This battle went... I mean, I don't want to claim victory just yet. Nice, I actually for a moment thought that was my general. This battle actually went surprisingly well. I was actually kind of concerned there that I really just bit off more than I could chew, but it seems me and my big mouth can chew quite a lot. Alright lads, time to finish this. It's also, I really hope they didn't pay too much money for them, because disappointment with a capital D right there. Come on, charge! Yes, that's an actual charge. And they're doing a counter charge which will cost them. Yes, good, good, that's good. You will lose some lives, but that's fine. Yes, yes, we did it! 24%, we'll probably heal quite a few of them. And we've killed them all. Oh, that is wonderful. I don't need to run them down because they're rebels, so it doesn't matter. 21%, so we lost 1/5. And we killed so many. So damn many. That's a kill death ratio of 1 to 10. That is... Look at that, 453. Just bask in the glorious music. That is Barad in our position, my lads. Never shall they return. And look at that. Nemir. Healthy is too comfortable. That's not good. Minus 10% movement points, minus 4% taxes income. I mean, I can't really blame him. I'm very much like that as well, so I think I'll take him. I mean, how young is Imlostus? Can I just check that real quick? Is she still of, like, you know, fertile age? Who was it? Imlostus? No, she's 12. That's a little bit too young. She's 54? What? I mean, for a Dunedain, that's not too old, but for Medieval 2 standards, that is... Whew, that lady is... It's already dead, pretty much. Anyway, let's take Barad. Claim our prize. What shall we do with it? Well, they don't like us. But I think I can be fine with just lowering the tax rate a little bit. And seeing as I need money, I'll occupy it. Yeah, lower tax rate. There we go. Suddenly, they like me. The new tax haven of Dol Amroth. Right, well, I need to put down some watchtowers, first and foremost. Because right now, we are blind. Deploy the garrison. Alrighty. How far can I make it? Pretty far though, because he's a cav unit. Okay. I'm just gonna go back. I will put another watchtower here on the next turn, but right now, if I move there, I won't have enough movement points to get back to Barad. I don't want to risk that. There we go. Alright, so what was our reward? 1 unit of Gondor militia! Wow! That is fantastic. Yes, that was sarcastic, yes. Anyway, where's my new general man? Where the hell is he? He's in Linhir. He is in Linhir. Nemir. Nemir, I want you to govern Methrast. So our granddaddy Imrahil, with his 55 Swan Knights, which is an obscene amount of Swan Knights, can join the front. Right, let's just kinda... I'm unsure if I want to send my spies south or north to check on Tirithoros. I can't imagine they'll have any extra troops compared to last time. So let's just kind of check. Ooh, that's a meaty stack right there. Umar, Udbach, what units do you have? Hashari Shadows. Okay, what do you have? Udbach, just a regular Black Snake Guard. Okay. Damn, that's a scary army. That's a really scary army. Pooh. If they just decide to pack things up and go for Barad Harn, there's not much I can do to stop them. But I really want to take Tirithoros too. I just need to be bigger, you know? Alright, you guys go to that fort. You guys go to that fort. We'll still kind of see what we're going to do. Anyway, let us convert these lads to our... Oh, actually, there's already a bit of culture. 45%. Which is the most out of any culture. Okay. I can live with that. Let's get a Mason Toll then. Like, how good is trade here, for example? 35. If I were to upgrade that, 40. That is pretty ass. So what's my income then? Farms. Good harvest. Okay. So if I were to upgrade my farms, we'd go from 296 to 395. So that's quite worth it then. Still. Many things to consider. And perhaps I should just invest in some boats to take down Admiral Thor. Or at least have a strong enough naval blockade to kill him if he tries to attack me. That seems like a good idea, yeah. Alright, well, let's get another boat, I guess. Another Aersol. Is that worth the difference? So that's 1.6k and 200 in upkeep. It is significantly better, though. Someone do the maths, but that's like a 150... I think this is like 1 attack higher, comparatively. Then again, I'd have to wait an extra turn. They do take more turns to get, so honestly, it might not be worth it, really. Might just be best to get Aersouls for now. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong as well. So be it. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to use Imrahil to steamroll everyone. Oh man. Can you imagine just taking Imrahil and just plowing through all of Harondor? It's not giving a single F. That would be fun. But I mean, there's still so many things that can happen, right? If Kant, for example, goes good, that should, realistically speaking, take away some of the heat from Harad. Okay, Harad's making a play, but they're not sending in their full force, so that kind of makes me feel a little bit safer. I did promise to build a watchtower there, and I will keep my promise. I can even move a little bit closer to the border. Bloop. So now I've got a pretty good vision of my land here. Utbah. It's only 4 lads. Not that concerned. So that's actually good, because this army is less scary than it was before. That army is not scary at all. It's literally the name of the mod. Divide and conquer. Alright, Tirithoros is pretty much abandoned. Just got some crap. I'm pretty sure Otherhill alone could take him down. Especially with Mistfen's aid. But I will send in the garrison. Oh look, Khan's already at the land of the Poros. They've taken Harondor. Worrisome, my friends, worrisome. So let's just try to give Mordor, sorry, not Mordor, Gondor some breathing room. We don't want to give Mordor any breathing room. So if I take Tirithoros and Barad Harn, then, you know, that's a pretty nice section of land. The Leather Tanner in Gobel Tolfolis is complete. Not sure if I want to build anything else for now. The extra port would be nice, I think. 154, 180. That's still not that much, though. What do I want in Gobbletophalos to make it just, like, decent? It's such a crummy settlement. It really is. Like, I'm not even sure with the master. I think I'm going to save my money for now. Because next turn, the other, like, more important settlements will have finished their buildings. And I think if I invest in them, it's just going to give me more. It's just going to be better. Alright. You join Admiral Bald Guy. At that point, we might be close to being, you know, on the same level as them. Meanwhile, in Gobble Merlon, though, what the hell? It seems the rebels are becoming the strongest faction. I just want the Haradrim to kind of waste their forces on that. I'm not going to crack that. That's going to take way too much of my troops. Right, Mordor number 1. Okay, surprises there. Congratulations, guild available. Royal Swordsmith Guild in Barad. Nah, I don't want it in Barad. Even if I wanted the guild itself, Baradhan's just not the place where I want it. Right, let's move our diplomat, because we haven't moved him in a while. We're already allied and trading with Rohan. I think I'd be better off getting some trade rights with, like, Enedwaith, because they have the sea access here. We can get some naval trade routes. I think that's going to be better than, like, trading with Lothlorien or something silly like that, because that's just too far away. And the chances of those trade routes getting cut off are just too big. Whereas I don't have that problem with naval routes. Anyway, I think that's another intent. Flying through these turns. I wouldn't be too opposed to doing a siege of Tirithoros with Adrahel, because I won't have to rely on cavalry. But if they sally out, then that's even better. Could also siege them out, but it's a lot of turns for, you know, expensive units to be out there not doing anything. Like Merchants Guild, now we're talking. I might get that. Western Moria under siege. Okay. Take Tirithoros. Where the hell's Tirithoros? No. I'm not sure if I want that. Because I'd spend a lot of troops taking down these rebels, and then Harad would just be like, hello. And that, don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, let's build some stuff. Dol Amroth got the governor education, so now my governor can get some new traits. Hopefully some traits to boost our income by quite a bit. I'd love to upgrade the mines though. Could invest in a Master Mason's Hall to kind of cheapen the mines a little bit. Not sure if that's worth it. Let's check the other settlements first. Linhid got roads. That should see a significant buff in income, yeah. We're kind of making good money actually. What can I get there that would boost my income even further? The trait in Linhid is really good. Because, you know, we're bordering so many Gondor settlements. So if I can boost trade, then that's good. A port would boost trade by a lot? 90 is not that much. Because it's naval trade. We need more land trade, right? Like, I could check it in these things, but I'm terrible at it. So I'm mostly trading with ourselves. Dol Amroth, Tarnos, Brethel. That's all land trade, right? So we don't have any naval trade just yet, so I'm not even sure how accurate this port. I think it might give more trade than it lets on. Or we could go for the governor education there and try to get some good traits as well to boost trade. It does also increase tradable goods, so, you know, probably not by a lot, but... So the same amount as a port would, but it's cheaper. It's 1 turn quicker, and I get the bonus of extra traits. So I think that's worth it. That seems like a good investment. It's a sound investment. Meanwhile in Dol Amroth, I think we'll get the leather tanner for a quick buck. Tirithoros, that's 2 turns is not much though. I can wait 2 turns, I think.
Captain of Gondor.
I'd rather save my troops, right? Yeah, I don't want to spend the Gondor militia and the Amrothian pikemen. I think we'll wait. Udbath not doing anything special, so I'm kind of considering sending over some troops to the fort. I think I might just send the Cav. If they attack Baradhan, then the Cav, they're not going to make a difference. So that saves me an extra 250 a turn. It's better than nothing. Absolutely. Oh, right, you can't join because you already have XP. Oh, that's annoying. I hate that so much. You can't merge fleets when at least one of them has XP already. Very annoying. Alright, Mr. Imrail. Lord Imrail. You are going straight to the front line, my friend. No doubt about that. You can steamroll just about any army, especially in this point of the game. Alright, you just keep moving. Anything else I need to know? Dunland and Enedwaith are at war. Good, that's actually good. Because I think Dunland is always evil, right? And Enedwaith has a choice. So, we'll build on next then. If they went to war with Dunland, that to me, I'm kind of thinking, you know, they're leading towards the good guys, which is perfect for us. Would be hilarious if Enedwaith just builds a huge navy and invades Umbar. Oh man, now I kind of want to do that in an Enedwaith campaign. Just show those guys who the real chads of the sea are. The real seamen. Wait, what? Right, Udbar's just kind of standing there, Sacklethor just kind of standing there, Tirithoros is one turn away from complete surrender, which is perfect. I think my slow and steady approach for this campaign is working out decently well. Oh, they got orc fighters. Where the hell did they get orc fighters from? Jeez, that you'd stoop that low, eh? Alright, I really want to take Imrahil to just crush Udbar. I think he could do it. I think I could make a ballsy push towards Amonethal. But at that point it might be better to go for Tirithoros to... That's a big reward, 2.4k. I can buy a lot of nice stuff with 2.4k. Think, Izzy, think.
Ready your weapons.
Right. I'm gonna put you there. Lord Imrahil, you're going there. I'm gonna move these guardsmen at Adrahil's force. The Nimrodar Mariners will join this fort. I could muster an army from Barad Harn, these lads, together with Imrahil. And I think they'd fare quite good against Utbah. Let's just double check what army he's got. Utbah himself has Black Snake Guard. Good cavalry, but not nearly as good as Swan Knights. Besides that, easy as long as it doesn't outmaneuver me. Easy. It would be our first encounter with Harad, right? I'm kinda down for that. Fuck, come on. This campaign was never meant to be complete try-hard. So I'm down to do some business. Business, I tell ya. Utbah, oh, you balance of power is 2-1, although we have fewer units. Goes to show, doesn't it? Imrahil, you have Royal Swan Guard, right? Just making sure that it doesn't have Knights of the Silver Swan. They're a very similar unit, but the Royal Swan Guard, which is the standard bodyguard unit, is better. Look at upkeep though, 918. Whew. I can't leave him out on the open field for too long. Anyway, let us kick the first Haradrim's ass.
Let them have it, man.
Alrighty, here we are. Look at that, that's so many Swan Guard. Oh lord. Christmas came incredibly early this year, my friends. Goodness gracious. Right, can these guys solo them? I very much think they can. Will I try to... I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a bit of a shot. I definitely want to assassinate that general early on. These guys are going on a mission. Right, let's group you up. Alrighty. Ah, I'm sorry. Most of my comments are just me saying, oh, oof, ah, oof. But look at how good these guys look. Oh man, that is a beautiful unit. As Imrahil. I wish I had a beard like that. Oh. Look at them. Look at them. They're like, oh, we gotta get in position. In position for what? To die? Pick a graveside, my friends. That's a nice one on the hill right there. Enjoy eternity in hell. Tell Sauron I said hi. Look at that. That is Control-Alt-Delete right there. Alright, pull back, lads. Don't give them the honor of even touching you.
Very much in our favor.
Yeah, you don't say.
Will be ours.
We didn't lose a single one in that charge. Just a full frontal charge in the bulk of that army. No worries whatsoever. And they lost like 100 archers. We lost even more than that. And we lost nothing. No one. Nada. I kind of don't like those Southern Lancers though. They need to go. Because they kind of... Sometimes they do these weird maneuvers with them. The Black Snake Guard, being their general, they are typically more reserved with them. It's also our first battle against some orcs, right? Southern Lancers less so. They sometimes do these weird kamikaze charges that can be quite costly. So let's just try to eliminate them early on. Damn, they took that cav charge decent. Oh, never mind. Never mind, their numbers are dropping now. I was about to compliment them on how well they took that charge. Oh, you wanna charge me head on? Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, really don't. Yeah, he's changed his mind. He's like, oh shit, they know shield wall. Crap. For those of you who don't know, shield wall completely counters and neuters any cav charge. They just kind of, unless of course that's Swan Knights, but if it's just regular cav, then a shield wall makes it that they just kind of glance off. Right, that should disable that Southern Lancer unit. If not completely, then close to it. Alright, sellswords are coming in against my Gondor infantry, which is not... Or my Gondor spearmen, which is not ideal. They will not win against that. But with a little help from my friends, my knights in shining armor, then yeah. Yep, they tried to charge in against my spear wall or shield wall spears, which is very silly. That is so silly, I kind of want to put a funny hat on it and call it Silly McSilly Face. Right, Mr. Ukpa, or whatever your name was. Do you hear that bell tolling in the distance? It tolls for thee, my friend. Oh no, he got out. Give him the Iron Fist. Is that the last Southern Lancer? It is. Let's give him a warm Dol Amroth welcome. Or not. Oh, no, we did. Good. Perfect. Ukpa. I'll kill you later on, don't worry. I need to do charge into them first. Slightly disappointing charge, but that's fine. Got the point across. Right in their bellies. Ah, we're looking 5% for 70%. I'll take that. These guys are already broken. Where is Ugba? There he is. The Serpent of the South, as my game is getting incredibly laggy for the moment there. I think because of all those guys routing at the same time. No, 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 don't let him run. Do not let him run. Shoot him. Trample him. Catch up to him. Do not let him run. I will be incredibly upset if he manages to get away. He's too fast, isn't he? Yeah. My knights are built for pleasure, not for speed, I'm afraid. That's fine. I can't catch him. But that's fine. Run! Run to your home! Tell the Serpent Lord what you saw here today. Snake. Pathetic. Alright, anyway, that should be more than enough casualties. Oh, yeah, that's fine. 32! That is only 4%, and we killed 617, so that's a kill death ratio of about 20. Look at that. They didn't even kill that many. Like, my Gondor archers, 138, that's really good. Pikemen as well, 118. Very good results. Spearmen not killing all that many, but they held the line. They did exactly what they had to do, so no complaints there whatsoever. Great job, yeah. Alright, that's a nice ransom value. And it's actually units I'm not scared of at all, so I think I might just buy it. Never mind. Well, I did make them the offer, yeah. If they don't want to go for it. I'm almost considering just continuing to push with Imrahil. Well, he can't pull back to any forts, so I don't know. We're feeling it, lads? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling myself. Not in that way. Right, well, that gave me a little bit of extra cash, a bit of extra dough, which I will spend on Ethelond, because I have been ignoring Ethelond, and I don't want to ignore Ethelond. I want to turn Ethelond into a magnificent city. But I'm going to need more population growth for that, so let's start farming chickens. Humble beginnings for any Minecraft player. Always start with the chickens. Anyway, let's get some extra farms here, because actually, I thought my harvest was good here. Ah, it's still a significant bonus. Right, so Tirithoros will fall in this one. Yep. Good, yeah, no, I think that's an end turn, right? Unless, yeah, this ship got finished. So you will join the navy, and hopefully that will be enough. Can you move like one tile closer? Yeah, you can. Perfect. Just keep an eye on them. They could reach me if they wanted to, but this army is not strong enough to beat Imrahil and his band of merry men. I hope. I forgot to build that again, damn it. I always forget about those damn guilds, and yeah. They're such a weird thing, I don't know. Oh, hello, Radagast. Radagast the Brown talking to Izzy the Blue. I accept, yes. We are good friends with the Valesmen. They bring us honey, and we bring them, I don't know, fish? I probably have plenty of fish. We bring them horses. We bring them great stories. That is my trade good. Oh, with a name like that, you just can't even bother, man. Captain can, Captain can't. He's gonna try, but, I mean, can't blame a man for trying, right? And that does give me the option to utilize Mr. Mistfen, who I believe, but I might be wrong and I can't check that right now, has a unit of Knights of Ethelond, which are going to be quite cool to see in action. So without further ado, let's grab ourselves another settlement. Alright, they're selling out. Oh, they're the White Knights, sorry. White Knights of Ethelond, they used to be called. Now they're just called White Knights. So if any of you want to start shit with me on the internet, just know that I am protected by a bunch of White Knights. Alright. So these guys, they are horse archers. One of the best in the game, actually. And they have some awesome helmets as well. Look at that. I think they're meant to be kind of like descendants of the elves or something like that. Maybe the description has some information, let's see. In order to ensure that the cavalry of Dol Amroth are second to none, the process of selection is incredibly fierce and competitive. Blah blah blah. Those men who show skill with the bow from horseback are drafted by the White Knights, standing as a testament to their elven heritage. There you go. The garrison force of Ethelond. So they're not really elves, but they kind of, you know, they're in reference to the elven heritage. What are their stats anyway? Sorry. Keep pausing. 11 melee attack, 8 missile attack, that's really high. 9 charge, which is decent, and 20 defense, and they also inspire nearby units as well as countering other mounts. So they would actually be really good to assassinate Haradrim generals, right? Because they're mounted. And these guys are skilled against mounts. They also have the speed to kind of back that up. Interesting. Alright, we want Adrihil to take most shots because he's a general unit, so he replenishes his men. Damn. These guys are doing decent work. We've already killed 10%. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Where's the rest of the cell swords? That's not all the cell swords, no. Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Duality of cell swords. No, you want to catch me? No, no. Talon Knights versus cell swords. It's not even close. I'm very, very sorry, my friends, but trust me, if I could give you a closer battle, I would. But I'm going to send in the White Knights. Yes, run your ruffians into my pikes. That class strategy right there. Wonderful. Ah, yeah. Even without lances, devastating.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Half the enemy force, about 99% of my force. So, alright, just the cell swords then.
Good tidings.
General dead.
General lies dead.
Can I just assume they'll break?
The enemy army
Yeah, I can.
well,
Well, Captain, with the
have won here today.
very obvious name, I'm very sorry. But Tirithoros is now mine. Cue more epic music. Ah, I'll never get tired of this track. It's so... Yeah, there you go. White Knights shining bright on the fields of Tirithoros in their first battle. They're already doing quite a lot of work there. Never shall they return. Right, if I sack or exterminate, it's gonna take even longer to, like, build up Tirithoros. Damn, Tirithoros has some interesting... Aren't those buildings unique to, like, the Haradrim? Damn, I'm not making a lot of money. Whew. Probably because of Imrahil. Yeah. It's costing me more money than anything else. Right, well... I get the fishery, though. This simple fishery helps to provide for the people of Haradrim. What the fuck were they doing here? I'm confused. Right, anyway, as long as the Haradrim don't push the Gobble Merlons, I feel kind of safe in letting Barad be, you know, just not defended at all. Just have Amrothos chilling there. And then Imrahil can kind of go on a warpath towards Amon Ethel. Let's just kind of check. He can take Amon Ethel, no problemo. They can only hold out for 6 turns anyway. Let's just kind of check if there's any settlements nearby that would provide support. Captain Yamath, that's a fun name to say him, could provide support. Finobel does have a big garrison. I'm almost considering taking down Harad before the Haradrim, because the Haradrim are just kind of stuck on their boat. They completely fell to my naval blockade. They don't know how to break it.
Ships ready.
Mariners of the fleet, mariners!
Yeah, I need to merge you. So annoying.
Mariners!
Mariners. So I'm thinking right now, I can take the units out of Tirithoros. I can leave Edrahil behind and go for Tirithrate. Damn, they actually have a big garrison. Ah, all this land is Tirithrate. I thought it was Tirithoros. I really wanted these watchtowers right away. I wanted to take Imrahil and take Amon Ethel. Then I'd have to wait a bit longer to take Tirithrate. Then again, I'm not afraid to take Tirithrate. And I could pull out some troops to the forts for a little bit to save some money. Because right now my upkeep is ginormous. What is it? 5 points. 5k of which like 1/5 is just Imrahil. It's a bit obscene. But this army could take Amon Ethel. Then again, if I take Amon Ethel, I need to try and hold it. Or at least push towards like Finable. I need to expand, you know. I can't just take settlements and not have extra troops. That will kind of wear me out. So I just kind of need to be careful in which direction I expand. Leaving Gobble Merlon alone for now seems like a no-brainer. Focusing on... I mean, Harad is not really that big either. They've got... Alright, let's actually check. We can see this. If I go for the faction ranking and take Harad, where the hell is Harad? I'm blind. I'm just completely glancing... Oh, there they are. Territory-wise, they've got the same amount of territories as us, which is 7. So that's 1, 2. I know they've got one here. 3. They probably have on Karagmir. 4, and they might have like Ardumir or whatever it's called. That's the thing. Imrahil can take Amoni. I just have to kind of ignore Tirithrate for now. But on the other hand, I don't want to ignore Tirithrate. Because I feel like the bonus we get here, the 2.4k, is quite good. But pushing back Harad, it's quite fun. Yamath, I mean, this army stands no chance against Imrahil. I don't know what he's packing in Feynobil though. If he pulls out the Mumakil, then oof, I have no counter to that. Not at all. What if he does pull out a Mumakil? I have no counter to that. Then again, we're not at risk of triggering the Doomstack anytime soon. If I take Tirithrate, that also puts me closer to Khand, which I don't want to deal with just yet. Yeah, I think we're going to go for Tirithrate. We're going to lay siege to it. We'll still have movement points left in case he wants to try anything funny with Captain Jamath, but I do kind of invite him to attack me. That'd be fine. Umar does not have cavalry. Utbart does, so does the Southern Lancer. So it's got 2 minimal units of cavalry. Imrihill can destroy them easily. Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. But I'm just wasting a lot of money having Imrihill open on the field now. He's an expensive little man, but I think it's going to be worth it. The thing is, these settlements don't bring in that much money though. 765, that doesn't even pay for Imrihill. Oh man. Right, anyway, we need to be a little bit smart here. I can't leave all these guys here. As much as I want to attack Tirithoros, who is more expensive?
Watch for the enemy.
Well, 532, but this guy can't keep the peace, so we're gonna have to put Adderhill in the fort, pull back Mistfen. You don't get free upkeep, do you? I should build a meeting hall. Ah, man, that would have saved me so much money. That's fine. We'll learn from that. This guy also has custom general. He gets free upkeep, free upkeep, free upkeep, free upkeep. Good. It really is just Imrihill costing me all that money. Anyway, this is going to be it for today's episode, because I don't want to make these recordings too long either. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we made some good progress, right? Taking Barad, taking Tirithoros, still blocking the Haradrim. They haven't expanded at all. We also had our first battle against Harad, and that was a resounding success. And I have no reason to believe that our next battle against Harad will be any different. So this campaign was still pretty early on, only 13 turns in, and things are not looking easy. Dol Amroth is a hard campaign, but I think so far we're playing it quite right. I'm quite pleased with my progress so far. Hope you guys are as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And with that said, I'll see you soon for episode number 3.